Hi guys, it's Michelle McCosh and we're live at 5. Hey Doris. Hey Michelle. Hey Jan. Hi Teresa. Hi Andrea. Hey Robin. Why Facebook puts the comments in different colors? Strange. All right, well hopefully the YouTube comments will come up on my computer in a second. Hey Stephanie, how are you? So UPS diverted all my shipments that were supposed to come in today until tomorrow. I have no idea why. Hi Leslie. Okay. Hi Vicki. So I noticed that we are sold out of the luster wax. I ordered more today. It'll be here Monday. I also have more stuff. Oh, some of the older dyes coming in from Seth. They're back in stock and those will be here as well. Yeah, I don't know why you get crowns on YouTube, but on Facebook. So on my computer, the software that I'm watching it through, it has a Facebook logo, then it has the person's name, or it has a YouTube logo and the person's name. But everybody's name is a different color. So I've got like 8 different colors on my screen, and some of them are hard to read. Anyway, so this was the piece that I finished yesterday. I just inked up the cutouts that I had and then glued it all together. And I think it came out really nice. So I thought I might do something similar today with this die, which is Cathedral Window from Tim Holtz. It's an older die. We do have it in stock. And I die cut a couple of those out of chipboard because I think I'm going to make a Memory Decks card with it, but I want to make it a little thicker. So I cut 2 pieces of very thin chipboard, which I'll glue together. But I'm going to use this piece of watercolor paper and color it up. And then I was going to die cut some leaves from it. So I'm going to use the colors that I used yesterday because I thought the combination was very pretty on here. Very full looking. So I also pulled in a Just Peachy maybe. And maybe I'll use a little bit of Daffodil and Green Jean, but for sure I'll use the colors yesterday. Oh, that's a good idea, Leslie. Hi, Doris. Hi, Kathy. Queens is a good idea. Yeah, I don't know how some of the social media stuff works. Okay, so let's start with the cappuccino. We'll do what we did yesterday. We'll just put it down and spray it. So I don't know if I have told you guys before, but if you do this on your glass mat, it is a different effect than if you do it on a non-stick craft sheet. So on the non-stick craft sheet, you can get more of a splotchy look if you want, whereas it's harder to get that on the mat, the glass mat. So the surface mat, I'm going to cover the whole piece because I'm going to use it for a couple of different things. And now I just lost my rag. My ink rag. This was an idea I got from Tim Holtz years ago. It's a great rag to have. Yeah, but I thought that came out quite nice. And I love how that leaf came out. Oh, so before I forget, I did put up online today a couple of things. There's a new paper collection coming from Spellbinders that has a very mixed media look. It's very arty. There's one paper, one 12x12 pad of paper, and 2 different die cuts coming. Also arriving tomorrow is the ink vent calendar. That is the Diamine fountain pen ink calendar. It will be here tomorrow. It was not as easy as normal to get it through customs, but it is arriving tomorrow. So it's up online, and I'll be sending an email out tonight. I didn't take reservations this year. It's a first come, first serve, so... Robin, it should not. It will be, yes, it will be different on his mat than it will be on the glass, but it shouldn't be different on this mat versus that mat, if that made sense. Okay, so now I'm going to add some of the salted caramel. It's a pretty color, this one. So, and Friday is the All and Create release, and Monday, just saying it again, we have it in stock for Allison Balmer, and Tracy is Tuesday, we have it in stock. I have another Paper Artsy order coming this Friday. Trying to think what else. Arden has a release next Tuesday. And that's all I can remember. Let's use some of that red now. This one is strawberry. Oops. I'm going to use less of this, just in some random areas. Even though it's a pretty full color, oh yes, sorry, Annette's new release is Wednesday too. That'll be here as well. I forgot about that. Thanks, guys. And Jill's not here, right? Okay. Let's just add a little bit of that, just peachy in, just to be for fun. So it doesn't look anything spectacular, but when we die cut it, it's going to look really nice, I think. Thanks, Mitzi. Yeah, Saturday we've got our really fun book. I'm going to start cutting kits for that tomorrow. Misfits and Peculiar Things. That'll be fun. Yeah, we're not going to see much of the orange here, but we'll see a little bit. I think it's more, I should use that direct with a blending tool. I want to see that color come up. So for Annette's release, we'll have the same thing. We'll do the same price as Elizabeth Crafts. We also have a free gift with that. Allison Balmer's stamps, that bundle will have a free class with it. It's Allison on Monday. Stephanie, they changed the way that they do business. But yeah, it's Allison Balmer on Monday and Tracy Scott on Tuesday. We have all the stamps in stock. Like I said, if you're local, you're welcome to come by and pick them up. Okay, so I'm going to use this die set again. This is an indigo blue one because I like the leaves. So I'm going to die cut some of the leaves from this. Now what I would do, I just don't think I can, well maybe, I don't think I'll have to, well let's try it. Let me just stop going waffling. Okay. I'm going to cut probably the window from this side. So I'm just going to add some of this flake and glitter glue down. Just going to do some little random squiggles. And I need that to dry so I can put some flakes down. Now let me see how I can fit that exactly if I'm careful. So let me get my scissors. While that's drying, I'm just going to go to my big machine and cut this out. Talk about exact, it was exactly the right size. So this particular die here is a very cool die for lots of different occasions. It can be a church window. In fact, I think it's called cathedral window. It is good for Halloween if you do it in darker colors. It is good for vintage. Okay, so let's glue this down. So we're sold out now for our 49 Market album class. All the kits are gone. I still have some kits available for our the winter box that lights up. And maybe I don't even need to put it on the other one, because I'm going to put this on a memory decks card. What I could have done would have made it easier if I'd have inked it before I glued it, but I'm not the smartest cookie in the shed. Actually, cookies are not in the shed. It's in the tin, so I can't even get my insults to myself out right. Did Jill join us yet? Nope. Okay. See, if you did that on a really pretty ivory pearl cardstock, it'd be such pretty for a wedding card. Anniversary sympathy. Okay, let's see. Gently waft the heat tool over it. It does look like it's pretty clear, so it might work. Knife in the drawer? Okay, I'll do that, Michelle. I think it's the spade in the shed or something. Not cooking done. just going to go with gold this time. Hey, Letta, how are you? It's late over there in the Netherlands. Just mushing it all over because I'm not exactly sure where the glue went. But we can tap it right off. Okay, let me put this back first and then get a brush. I should go with this one, this is stiffer. Remember, not under a ceiling fan. Okay, so I have that. Let's grab the little die cut machine. And let's see what these leaves look like. Before I cut it, it's pretty with just the gold on it, isn't it? Let's see, this one might fit better. Yeah, we'll get a bit more gold on that one. So we didn't get much gold on this one. But I think it's still a very pretty leaf. And let me ink the edge of that one. David's leaves would be very pretty done this way as well. And this one has a, well, we'll see how it comes out. See if the gold comes out with this one too. Actually, let me, before I take all the bits out, see how pretty that one is as well. Let me just die cut them more and then I can get rid of the die cut machine. Stephanie. Jackie, November 22nd or 29th, we do, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what the classes are because I'm pretty sure we have classes all the way done through November. I'll have to check the calendar and let you know. we have our, I didn't cut properly. We have our, we have an estate sale first weekend in December. We have a lot of stuff for that estate sale, and we have more coming. I've got a lot of work to sort that out. So we have to keep our classes small in the classroom because I've been filling it up with stuff. Ooh, this one's going to be pretty. Oops. With the bits of gold, can you see that there? That's a very pretty one to ink the edges out. Let's do a couple more with this. I think I need new plates. Let me cut all three out on the other machine. I'll be right back. It'll be quicker. There's another one. I need to ink the edges though. It's a pretty die set. Ooh, I like how the, oops, some of that darker ink here came out. It's quite pretty. Oops. So yeah, I hadn't realized we sold out of the silver gilding, luster wax. And then today, the rest is gone, but it will be back in stock in a couple days. Because now Sizzix have moved their fulfillment center to this side of the States. It only takes 2 days to get to me. Well, normally. So I think they're quite pretty with the little hint of gold in there. But let's ink the edges. And then let's start building this. This color, salted caramel, is very pretty. So anyway, if you're interested in the ink vent calendar, the email's going out tomorrow, and I won't be able to get any more this year. Last year I was able to get a couple extra, but this year I won't be able to. So I know I have mine secure because we'll be doing or swatching in December. So, okay, where is this? So they're very close to this color. So what I need to do is change this color, although it's very pretty like that. So I'm thinking, I have this other one I didn't use. Let's color this one. And that way I can still use that other one that's pretty for something else. So I just have cloud 9 here because my gesso is not anywhere near me. And I'm going to use this like gesso. Stephanie, I love the colors because they go very, very well with the paper. Technique-wise, very similar, but the colors are fantastic for the 49 market paper. And in general, I mean, this is a beautiful yellow. I don't think the Distress line has a really fantastic yellow. Although I do like mustard seed, but this is brighter than mustard seed. And this salted caramel is a gorgeous color. Tim's red is very different than the strawberry pie. It's more of a, well, he's got a couple of different reds, but this one seems to be a little bit brighter. So when we first got them, I was not going to get a set for the store because I have 5,000 ink pads and I don't need any more. But then I realized quickly that the yellow matched and we didn't have a good one, so I did get the yellow. Then I got a couple of other colors and I was like, oh, screw it, I'm going to get them all for the store because they're nice. I like them. Okay, so let's see. Maybe we will do, I know, hang on. Okay, I've got a little black dress. I'll paint this really quickly. I'm going to use the luster wax on it. But I have to be very quick because we've got 2 minutes. So we're just going to do a really bad painting job. That's way too much wax. Let's see if we can get some of it off. That's better. That comes from rushing and not getting it off my fingers enough. Much better. Okay. So I think that's better. There's much more contrast. And then I'm going to build the leaves up around here. I'm going to use a paper out of my one of my books from Ciao Bella. Put that behind. But I think this is going to be quite pretty when I build it up, but we're out of time, unfortunately. But I wanted to show you how pretty these leaves were, just with some random ink and a little bit of scribbled on with the gilding flakes. So again, let me just show you, indigo blue dyes, the cathedral window dye, and the inks I used were salted caramel, you can really see that one, strawberry, and cappuccino. Okay, oh, and the luster waxes, which will be back in stock next week. Okay, sorry guys, kept you over, but I will see you tomorrow at 5. Have a good night. Bye.